It's day 5, halfway through day 5. So if you watched my video yesterday, I was struggling, just feeling tired and blah and hungry. Woke up today, feel great. Like honestly, great. Zero hunger at all. And yeah, feeling really good. I've been so productive. I just literally reorganized my boys' bedroom closets, their drawers, their entire bedroom, scrubbed them top to bottom, scrubbed all the bathrooms in the house. I mean, like scrubbed, get in, scrub the tub kind of scrub. And like lots of energy today. I found the salt water, not doing the saltwater flush yesterday helped. I'm far less bloated today. Dropped a good amount of water weight last night, like into this morning on the scale. Just feeling so much better. So I didn't do the saltwater flush this morning. I am going to do it tomorrow. I think I'm going to do it like every other day throughout the cleanse. Because clearly I retain water off it, but it is an important part. So I am doing the Smooth Move tea twice a day just to make up for that. But feeling awesome. I'm actually headed to the grocery store on day 5 and doubt I'll be triggered. So I'm at the grocery store, got my lemons, getting some more syrup. Man, you like pound through syrup and lemons. But I'm not even kidding. I'm not tempted. It's such a good feeling. This will change. I'm sure it will change. As the days go on, every day is different. But I'm hoping that, you know, just kind of keep going this way. I can tell you right now on day 5, there's no chance that I'm gonna stop day 10. I hope I'm not eating my words here, but right now, the only day I'm looking at now is day 14. So I'm not tempted, but look, I'm in the maple syrup aisle. Gotta get my dark, real maple syrup. All right. Not phased. Oh, and I'm getting stuff to make the kids pizza for dinner. And if you know me, you know my 2 triggers, pizza and anything Mexican. And I'm gonna have, I thought they could have good food now because the longer I go, the more likely they're gonna go back to Alfredo and sauce, so. Okay, so I've decided to take a little chill time. We're wrapping up day 5. Oh, got my lemonade, you see? And I thought I'd answer some questions. Like, I'm getting so many questions from people now. Ask me about it. I think like in the beginning, when I first did my video and said on Facebook that I was doing it, people were like, okay, let's see if she does it. And now that I'm on day 5, I notice people are like, hold up, she's actually doing it. So it's Wednesday, end of day Wednesday. And I do think it's pretty wild that I haven't eaten since dinner on Friday. Wild and kind of cool. Like okay, first of all, one thing I can say about this is that I am learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about how the human body functions, but I'm also like proud of myself. People keep saying like, why are you doing it? Blah, blah, blah. And I keep reiterating one of the main things for me is I love to test my own willpower. I like to push my limits. I like to see how far can I go. And I mean, like with healthy things, not unhealthy things. But I like to like know that like I am in complete control. This is my body, my brain. And I think it's kind of fascinating to do a fast because you learn a lot about yourself and you also learn a lot about your own stamina, your own willpower, your own ability to stick to goals. So anybody that is thinking about doing this, one thing I would say is honestly set like a hard goal. Like don't go into a fast and saying like, oh, you know, like I'm going to give it a shot for a couple of days. I'll see how it goes. Don't. Like when I said my hard goal was nothing less than 10 days, by setting that goal, I knew I wouldn't let myself down. And also one of the reasons why I vlogged it, or have been vlogging it, because, you know, this is an accountability. It's a great reason why I'm doing it with Angela. You know, we're texting all day long, keeping each other accountable, asking how we feel, updates. So I say if you want to do any kind of a fast, set a hard goal. And 10 days was I'm not going to go any less than 10 days. I can tell you right now, end of day 5, I'm almost positive I am going to do 14. But again, 10 days. So the other thing is to not give up. There's a few things that will happen throughout a fast. If you're doing this for weight loss, for instance, scale plateau. Like you'll think, I haven't really hit a plateau. I'll be perfectly honest. It's come off slower than I thought, but I haven't really hit a plateau. But many, and I'm sure I will in the days to come, but many people will hit plateaus even very early on in the game. And they'll get so frustrated. Like if I'm not eating food, how am I not losing weight? But it's a plateau. No matter what you do, it's a plateau. So you either have to be strong enough that you can weigh yourself every day and be fine with what that scale says. Or I suggest weigh yourself day one and then don't weigh yourself until you're done. If you don't think that you are okay enough to like see one morning that you've lost nothing or that you may have gained a pound from water retention, if you think that that would actually throw you off track, get rid of your scale and don't weigh yourself until the very end. And don't give up. Like yesterday, I didn't feel great on day 4 at all. I was hungry, lethargic, just feeling crappy, tired. If I was a person that would give up, yesterday would have been the day to give up, day 4. But I'm just simply not allowing myself to give up. It's just not an option. It's not an option. I'm not giving up. I'm doing 10 days. So I haven't let give up even enter my mind. Like, it's a goal. However I feel at the end of this, physically, mentally, at the end of the day, I'm going to be proud of myself that I did 10 days. So yeah, setting that hard goal and not giving up. Everyone asks, are you losing weight? And I keep saying, I mean, literally, of course you are. I'm not eating. And even with the maple syrup, it's about 400 to 500 calories a day in maple syrup and lemon, which I don't even think really has calories, but yeah, like of course I'm losing weight. I'm now past, they say the first 5 pounds is water weight. I am past the first 5 pounds of water weight. I'm at about 7 pounds now lost. And that's a huge bonus. But I do know, so if you think that you're going to do something like the Master Cleanse, and lose, however much you lose, 5, 10, 15 pounds, and you think that that's just going to stay off at the end, you're wrong. Some of it will, as long as you go back to clean eating, but no matter how much I lose at the end of this, some of it is water weight, so I'm well aware of how some of that will come back on. So these are things you have to be mentally prepared when you do things like this. What else have people been asking? Yes, the saltwater cleanse is as disgusting as you think. No, I'm not that sick of the lemonade. I'm doing it as if somebody's talking to me. It's just that I'm remembering questions. I'm not that sick of the lemonade. It's actually okay. Yesterday I had to force myself to drink more of it because it is important to have. Like, you don't want to just end up doing a water cleanse. Like, this is, the nutrients and vitamins are in the Master Cleanse. So I did have to force myself a bit. I was a little bit sick of it, but I'm still enjoying it. Like, it's definitely not bad tasting, if people are wondering. Other than that, I'm honestly proud of myself. Like, I feel like this is pretty freaking awesome. I downloaded, for anybody doing it, there's an app. It's called the Life app. It's a fasting app. It's really helpful. So you put in the last time you ate and then the end of your fast date, so your goal date. And I find that's really holds you accountable as well. Like, I check it, once or twice a day, and I'm like, wow, look at that. I'm 8 hours less. When I started, I think it was about 380 odd hours of fasting, and now I'm already done like 115 of those hours. So that's pretty good. Other physical things, I'm not feeling anything different yet. People say around this time they notice things like their skin breaking out, which I haven't noticed any changes in my skin. They notice that they have a white tongue. That's part of detox. I haven't fully noticed that yet. I am noticing now that I'm thirsty all the time, which is good because you have to drink a lot of water doing this, but I'm thirsty all the time now. So it's helping with my water intake. And I think that's really it. Like, obviously, like, no bloat. I'm feeling a little bit lighter. I haven't had any headaches since day 3. That was kind of a withdrawal day in a detox. But other than that, I'm feeling great. My energy was high today. I've got a lot done today. Like almost ridiculous how much I accomplished today. The kids have a PA day on Fridays, so, you know, hoping I have some energy to hang with those kids. But other than that, I'm doing good, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. This is the end of day 5. Day 5. When I wake up tomorrow, there's only 4 days left of my 10-day goal. What? So that's why I'm saying I can't see me going less than 14. Like I'm going to go 14. I will, as the days go on, talk about what the ease out is. Oh yeah, let me just touch on that. So the ease in, I eased in for 5 days into this cleanse. So even the 5 days leading up to it, it was no coffee. I lowered my calorie intake to definitely less than 1,000 calories a day, probably closer to 800. I went to more liquid, so I did a lot more of my shakes, less solid food. So the ease in just helps with any withdrawals, or, you know, helps to shrink your stomach a bit to prepare for this. The ease out, I'll talk about more, but there will be, even when I'm done, 2 days of more liquid days before you really start consuming solids. But I'll explain that later on as I get closer to the end. But anyhow, I'm really liking all the positivity and messages I'm getting and curiosity. Keep messaging me if you have any questions. I can let you know. Yeah. So end of day 5. I'm decided to vlog every single day. Every day. So people seem curious and it makes me accountable. So anyhow, when I wake up tomorrow, it's day 6. Peace.